guys, welcome to Friday. It's morning time still, and I am not going to work yet because it is snowing quite a bit outside right now. There's someone actually plowing our parking lot right now. I got a text this morning saying not to come in until 11 or so, I'm about to try and go in. It's still snowing pretty heavily outside, and it's supposed to snow until about 4 in the afternoon, but I have some stuff I have to do today at work, so I don't even have a choice. I have to go in, so I'm going to go in and hopefully not get thrown off the road because of snow. Actually, that's something that might have happened last year when I had a different car, but now that I have the car that I have, it has four-wheel drive, and I have not had a problem in the snow yet with it, so hopefully that continues. I'm not really looking forward to driving in the snow, but at the same time, being out in the snow is kind of fun, so trying to see it in a positive light. I know that not everyone is going to be there at the studio. The other researcher might not even be there, and he has important stuff that needs to happen too, so if he can't come in because he lives farther away and his car isn't as good in the snow, then I'm going to have to take over and do his stuff as well. So today should be an interesting day, to say the least. It's afternoon now, about 3:30, and I get to leave. Very nice. Although it's still snowing out and my car's probably covered again, and I'm gonna have to uncover it again, and I've got to go to the store. So I'm going to the store right now before I go home, so Giselle and I don't have to go back out later and do it because we need food for the week and stuff like that. So I really don't mind. Honestly, I'll take the snow in order to be able to go home early and get a head start on the weekend and the things that I want to do tonight. So
Chris threw a snowball at me. He's a terrible person. Lasagna. We're making lasagna today. Well, I made lasagna. I didn't feel like making tikka masala earlier. Like, I was really tired and didn't feel like putting the marinade together and stuff, which is really easy. I just, like, was super tired when Chris left and fell asleep for, like, 4 more hours, so I didn't do it. And so I'm making lasagna instead, and this will be enough food for probably 2 to 3 more meals, 3 meals probably. Yeah, so this means that tomorrow we can have this or pizza, and Sunday we could have this or pizza, and tonight obviously, so it should be good for a bit. So we're set for the next few days meal-wise, and yeah, it looks good, it smells good. It's gonna start smelling good. I really like lasagna a lot, and I'm basically just used my mom's recipe, but I put zucchini in it too. So this is her recipe. I don't think I've shown you guys the cookbook yet. There's stuff everywhere, but this is my family cookbook, the Bradley family cookbook by my mother, and it's illustrated by my sister, and she wrote down all our family recipes and typed them all up. So there's a ton of stuff. There's just random things, breads, breakfast, drinks, holiday stuff, main courses, salads, sauces, snacks and fun, and then sweets down at the bottom. And it's just, yeah, it's completely just so very full of all this lovely recipes. And so that's under main dishes, under our Italian section. There's meals to make with beef, Italian meals, Mexican, Oriental. My family really likes Oriental food. Poultry, soups and beans, vegetarian, sausage and hot dogs, and then other. And so, yeah, anyway, I don't think I've ever showed you this. She gave it to us for Christmas a few years ago, and I really, really appreciate it, and I use it all the time. Anyway, so this is her lasagna recipe. It's enough for an army, pretty much. It's a lot of stuff. And so basically, just after I did this the first time, I put the zucchini in, and I just sliced them and put them in, and then I did more noodles and then more sauce, and then I think I stuck the zucchini there and then poured the rest of the layer over, and then stuck down and one more layer of noodles, and then stuck sauce and then cheese on top again. So I hope that made sense. Anyway, it's a great recipe. We'll put it down below, but the only difference is I added in zucchini. Anyway, so this is our Bradley family cookbook. This is a gingerbread house that we made a few years ago, and the recipe is actually all the way in here. I think it's under holiday stuff. So here's the recipe for that gingerbread house and stuff. So yeah, that's fun. I don't know, I think it's for that one. It might be a different one, but yeah, we were always making fun gingerbread houses when I was growing up. So this is really big and really amazing. And yeah, she gave it to us about over 10 years ago. When did she give this to us? She gave this to us in 2003 for Christmas. She spent months typing it up and working on it. And other years she's given us like books of family songs or books of just family history and genealogy stuff that we should know and have, and just different stuff. My mom's very dedicated and stuff, so love this. I use it all the time. It's the best thing ever. Dinner time.
Dinner
Don't be
time.
late. Show them. It kind of doesn't look very good.
It wasn't sitting for very long after you cooked it.
We were supposed to let it sit, but we were hungry.
We were both very hungry, so we just kind of cut it right up. And this is what happens to lasagna when you just kind of cut it right out of the thing without letting it sit for a while.
But there is the zucchini
There's a little piece of zucchini in there.
There we go. There's a zucchini, so hopefully it works. I did it slightly differently than I did it last time, so we'll see if we like it better like this.
I'm sure it'll be good.
I'm
really excited.
It's still a little soupy, though, because it didn't sit up at all, so.
But
I follow directions, and yours won't turn into soup.
Yes. Regardless, though, it's going to taste just as good either way.
Hopefully.
I'm sure it will. I'm excited. It smells very good.
Yeah, and then we're probably going to watch a little bit more of LARPs. What do you think of dinner?
It was good.
Yeah?
Yeah, I liked it. I had two pieces, and we have a ton left over, so it's going to last for quite a while.
Yeah. Dinner was really good. I like it a lot. I especially like it with the zucchini right in there.
Me too.
The only thing I'd say is, in the recipe, it says to stick the cheese on top and then bake it, but I would bake it for half an hour and then put the cheese on top and bake it for another half an hour and then let it stand because my cheese got too brown on top. That's the only thing I'd say to change.
And then when we took it out, the inside wasn't as fully cooked as it could have been, I guess.
Yeah, because I took it out. I didn't leave it in there for a whole hour because... And we also didn't let it stand. So I did doubly two things wrong, but I didn't leave it in there for as long because my cheese was turning too brown. It was going to start burning in a few minutes, and so I had to take it out early. So it's... Like, it's still really delicious, and I don't think it tastes bad or anything, but I'm just saying...
I liked it a lot.
Bake it for half an hour and then put the cheese on and bake it for the other half hour. But yeah, it was really good, and we just finished the first season of LARPs.
Oh, that was the last episode of the first season? Oh.
So, first season of LARPs, and it was really funny seeing it again after I've watched the second season and all the character development that happens and stuff. So it was interesting. It is a PG-13 show, so be warned when looking at it. There is strong language in it. So,
but it's good. I liked it.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's really fast to get through, and I think it's pretty well made for what it is and stuff. So
yeah. I liked the guild better personally myself, but I still really like LARPs and I'm very attached to the characters and stuff. So. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to the second season.
Yeah, it's going to be nice to rewatch it. Earlier, I put on a facial mask because I've been having problems with my skin, and I just wanted to, like, tighten it and stuff, and I put on one of those, like, green mud masks, and then when it was drying towards the end and I was about to go wash it off, I went over to Chris and, like, put my head right in front of his, and he was on the computer. He wasn't paying attention to what I was doing.
I didn't know she had it on.
Washing dishes while I had it on, and I left it on for, like, half an hour or something, and then, yeah, I came over, and he literally jumped back and let out like a ah.
She looked like a sea monster.
Thank you.
It was green and weird and like mossy looking, and it was just like.
Anyway.
And I know that, and then it made her laugh, which I know must have been painful.
It was very painful
because it was hard on her face
to laugh. But it was totally worth the pain because it was the funniest thing ever. Chris is so hard, so difficult to frighten or jump scare in the slightest bit. I've tried. I've only succeeded like once before, I think, maybe even if that. And it was the best reaction ever. I didn't think about filming it because I didn't know if it would work, and I should have filmed it. I'm so sorry, guys, but it was awesome. But now, what are we about to do?
We're going to cut my hair because it's ridiculous. It's like mostly just ridiculous because the way it is. Like, it's not that long, I guess, but it's just so, my hair just the way it is just so weird that it just really needs to be taken off. This is like whenever I used to grow my hair out really long, and like I would get it cut like a lot and then have the intentions of growing it out really long again. this is like this, and like over the next few months, like starting here is like where the awkward phase starts. This is the awkward phase number 1, and then it kind of goes through awkward phases for the next few months, and then eventually it's long enough to not be quite as awkward feeling anymore. But right now it feels really, really awful. So Giselle's gonna cut it. I'm gonna sit in this chair and be subject to an hour of scissor-related torture.
It's not going to be an hour, hopefully. We'll see.
Hopefully.
Excuse all the dishes back there. They're drying and stuff. But yeah, we're going to do that. And we're going to find something to watch. And it's going to be not fun for either of us. It'll be great. This is the aftermath of cutting Chris's hair. Isn't it the best? The comb is on the ground. So much hair, it's ridiculous. So usually I'll stay out here and clean all of this up, and then Chris takes a shower, and then I'm actually going to take a shower tonight as well, because we're going somewhere tomorrow and I want to look nice. So yeah, sorry if this grosses you out. It's like all over the floor. How can this much hair come off of somebody who has short hair to begin with? Oh la la, just a reiteration and comparison. The pile is bigger than my foot. Holy cow.
So, how do you guys like my hair? I think Giselle did a
I don't
good
think they
job.
can really see it because you're right on a brown background.
Oh.
There you go.
How's that? Giselle, I think, did a good job. It's pretty short. It's pretty short.
Yeah.
It's pretty short. But
I did it short so that we wouldn't have to do it again for a while. And
Yeah.
that when it grows out, and I know we're going to procrastinate cutting it, and we're not going to cut it till like a month after we say that we need to cut it, it's going to make it better because then it won't be unbearably long, and you won't look like a mushroom.
yeah, that's fine. I don't really care anymore. And I've come a long way when it comes to my hair.
In the past
I would
year.
have never accepted this
Yeah.
like a
It's
year
been
and
a
a half
hair
ago.
journey because you cut your hair in March.
Yeah, it's almost been a year since I cut my hair, all my long hair off last year. This would not have been acceptable back then and the time before that, but now I don't really care. I don't know, it feels airy. Like it's still getting that feeling. Like I've had my hair short for a while now, but it's still like when I get it cut like this, it still like feels airy.
You feel free, almost. Like your head feels free.
I guess.
Because I feel the same way whenever I even cut off a couple inches of my hair. I'm like, wow, my hair is so much lighter and like so much blah blah blah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. I like it. It's Giselle did a good job. Because it's like even, like, she's done, this is like the third time, fourth time you've done it now?
Third time, I think. It's decently even. It could be more even, but
But
I leave it uneven in the front a little bit because he tends to sweep his hair this way, and so it's a little bit shorter here than it is there.
But I don't know.
Just because then that flows the way that happens. But right now he just looks dorky because it's all pulled forward.
Yeah, I mean, I just took a shower and it's doing weird. I haven't really even looked at it since I got out of the shower. But it's she did a good job because I don't know.
I don't really have good tools for it, and the scissors.
Yeah, we have
suck,
really crappy scissors and really crappy like just tools, razor thing. So it's like really crappy stuff to work with. But she pulled it off. So
I try. It's not the best, but I try.
I think you've gotten better, and I liked the first time you did it, and I thought it was good the first time you did it, and I think it's definitely even gotten better since then. So like it's
better than the first time, and it was faster than the first time.
Yeah.
The first time took a really long time because I was like, I have no idea what I'm doing. I haven't cut hair like ever, so
That's okay. It went well. So we're looking up right now our route to get to Boston tomorrow. We have to get on the commuter rail.
We live pretty close to the station, so we're gonna try to get there by like, I don't know, 9:15, and it leaves at 9:30. So we need to buy our tickets and stuff. How much are tickets?
Not that much. It's pretty inexpensive. I'm super excited. It should be a pretty easy trip. It's gonna be fun.
And it means we get to listen to books / read books on the train.
Yeah, I'm bringing Secret History, Miss Bourne's Secret History with me. to read the whole time.
And I'm going to listen to Howl's Moving Castle because I was supposed to finish that like 3 weeks ago and I haven't because I'm an awful person.
I'm gonna try finishing listening to Bird Box tonight. And then tomorrow when we get back, I need to film my January wrap-up, and then Sunday I need to film a weekly wrap-up for the first week of February, because that's what I'll start doing. Because I read a whole bunch of stuff this week. And if I keep up that, then I'm going to need to do, like, a really long February wrap-up. So I'm going to do weekly wrap-ups, at least for this month, and see what happens. But
okay.
I need to do that tomorrow. So hopefully we won't be back too late tomorrow.
Hopefully. We have no idea when we're getting back.
We have no
anything.
idea, but I guess that's pretty much it for tonight. We will see you tomorrow, and it will be a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys have fun.
Yeah.
I'll ride along with this, so I'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.